What's up everyone? Thanks for joining me today. Glad you're here. So it's time for Fate Collab, and if you hadn't already peeped that PFP, yeah, I got lucky in Step Wonder. Where's the air horn emoji? We'll get into the banners, don't you worry about it. Yet again, Ateam is saying, hey, here's some diamonds. Just log in before the 22nd to get another 3,000 for free. This is the third set of 3,000 that they're just handing out in like the past 3 weeks. This is insane. This is unprecedented volumes of diamond income for free. Also, there's something been going on that I've now been calling the great flooding of high boost potion. There are more high boost potion being flooded into the game right now than I can remember in years of this game. Before I jump into new events, I want to talk about events that I wasn't able to cover on my channel because I don't make videos frequently enough. These events that only last like 2 or 3 days are really hard to get in, make a video about, and then get the word out quickly. They've done this mode a few times, and it can be kind of gimmicky because it's multiplayer only. That doesn't stop people like me who have 3 accounts. But anyway, the daily rewards that you received from this mode were absolutely insane. The diamond income, the high boost income, they were both unprecedented levels of daily income. We're talking like 700 to 900 diamonds and like 60 to 90 high boost potion a day for 5 days. It was so much. Don't miss this one in the next time. And there's an easy way to get every single ranking with just 2 battles. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Just know it for next time. This is the trick to place in every ranking category in just 2 fights. Host a battle where you're either an attacker or a support. Then join somebody's battle as the other role you didn't do the first battle. If you do those 2 battles every day, you can effectively earn up to 60 to 70% of the highest daily income possible from the rewards. It is very low input for huge return. Do not miss Asgardian Conflict event next time it comes back. Oh my goodness, even just talking about December 15th is going to take a while. If you've been watching my videos and you've been playing for a while but then took a break, well, there's returning player login bonuses, and you can get them if you log in again, if you haven't played for over 2 weeks. Alright, now let's get into banners. We've got the daily free. You can also purchase another 2 10x pulls a day from the trader. It's pretty steep, but you can buy 20 free summon tickets a day for 4,000 currency. Do it if you can. Having more chances to see those free heroes is really good, especially since there's really strong units like Cortana in there. Also, if you're a newer account and you need to broaden your emblem inventory, it's looking like you get to pick these at a 3-star reforge, so just fill out on whatever ones you need. Alright, well, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but we're already in the trader. There's going to be a lot to go over there. Anyway, the daily free has 16 really solid featured heroes. Be sure you're pulling those extra pulls as much as you can. The summon's going on until the 29th. Alright, let me go ahead and go over the summons while we're here talking about summons. So we do have the Prisma summon for the collab. This one works a little bit differently than a typical collab banner, but hear me out. Alright, here's the deal. The initial rates are abysmal going up each steps, but you're guaranteed one every 5 steps. That's the trade-off. You're trading off the rates for the steps for being able to see a guarantee so frequently. Step 5 and 10, here's the artwork, and forgive me, I haven't watched this Fate. This is Illya von Einsburn. I call her Pinky. I pulled her on step 1. I luck-sacked her real good. This is Mew Eldefelt. And we have Chloe von Einsburn. Going over their kits, they're all pretty much going to be PvE monsters. They all have an all-ally solidarity and other kinds of buffs like that, where they're going to fill their elemental niche pretty well. I mean, Illya giving Boon Shadow Clone Master to 3. There's going to be some other notes about them. They all have Lost Field Resist, and they all have a special opener that just provides so many ridiculous buffs, like SAR 50 for the whole arena battle. Aside from that specialty passive, they're not like super busted in terms of passives otherwise. They'll at least be usable in PvP. I don't know if any of them are going to be standout, except for maybe Chloe. Chloe's probably the strongest. As far as Miyu, she also gets the Kaled liner opener and has a slow resist to all that could be usable somewhere. Chloe's going to be incredibly strong because she has an all ally master, Shadow Clone Berserk, additionally absorption barrier and solidarity and attack up, so it's just a lot going for her. She has strong damage against humans as well, triple hit. Her unique passive is different than the other 2's, but I mean, it gives her a Master Frenzy Sure Shot opener with everything else that I didn't say. Like, that's just so much. It's good. So if you're going for them, then don't expect to see one on any non-guarantee step, but there is the tiniest chance to see every Vindicator. Other than having a very low chance for the Vindicators on this banner, there's 2 new gears that appear here as well. I'll go over them in the trader in a second. There's the Of the End gear that can drop, and then the star accessories. But just know that you probably will not see one of the featured heroes from a non-guarantee step like I did. That was insane luck. Just quick notes about the other banners. Premium and Alter Saga are so strong right now. All of the collab heroes seem to be very strong in their PvE niche. They're all going to use Solidarity. Chloe seems to be the strongest and most versatile in PvP, but we'll have to see going forward. Premium Party is so strong, and there's a lot of bonuses to it too. So if you're trying to decide between starting to pull on the collab and premium, then you might be able to get by with just using the boosted free Shiro for a lot of the events, and you may not need to have one of the boosted collab heroes. Although it is very strong. To get a guaranteed collab hero on step 5 for 12.5k diamonds is not a bad trade-off too. That way, if you want to call it at step 5, you at least guarantee get one. Or if you feel like you want to try and get a second one, then you can go to step 10 and you're guaranteed to see somebody. I think the banner is fine. It may kind of be a little gimmicky, it may feel like, but in my opinion, I think the banner is fine, but it's like the least cool thing about the collab. I think the events in the collab are great, so let's start to go over them. First, there's the scenario. It's just a 1 chapter. It's really quick. It takes only a few minutes if you're just clicking through. It's a cute little story. That'll net you like 1.5 thousand diamonds. All right, and now we talk about how to play the Prisma Illya collab. This is our collaboration event with the anime movie Fate Kaled Liner Prisma Illya Lished Nameless Girl, and it's celebrating its 10th anniversary this year. Here's your free collab hero from just participating in the Destruction Myth event. I just think it's funny how all the girls are in their cutesy fantasy costumes, and then the one boy we get is in a white t-shirt and jeans. So basic. And we have our card flipping again. Way to go. Yes, bringing back card flipping. It's so fun. Basically, this little lion currency from the secret training with Chloe, you're going to use in Phantasm card flipping. So with card flipping, you just get these 80 cards. You're pretty much just going to have your currency come in, hit flip all cards. Every set of 80s got these boxes in it. And once you pull all the super lucky and luckies from the stacks, then you have the option to insta reset without having to pull the rest of the other loot. Basically, once you get like just farm training. Training's not too hard. Just clear it up, get these little currencies. You'll want to farm it for that dark bow too. The milestones are pretty solid. It goes up to 4,600 cards. I was farming kind of crazy yesterday, and I've already done half of it, so that kind of shows you it's not too bad. You get a lot of these accessories. They all are pretty good for your magic humans. They give skill gauge. If you're a newer account, my advice to you is to not fuse these together. So since they're only a 4 copy, use 2 Reforge rings. That way you're getting the most 5-star copies you can out of it. Don't use these as Reforge materials. Only use the one that you have to plus 2 Reforge rings to make a 5-star. I'm gonna do it as well just to have more of the accessories. I mean, I know everybody's Reforge ring supply don't look like this, but you can get there too. And yeah, the bow from Chloe is pretty bonkers. It ignores barriers and has really nice buffs to self before the damage comes out. It's got good usability as well. My ult's already got like 12 copies of it to drop, but I haven't seen a single one on the main yet. It's sus. Alright, but I mean, as far as collab events, that's pretty much it. You have your training with Chloe to flip cards, and you have your Destruction Myth, which is your Circle of Rivalry, to get your free Shiro. Now let's go talk about Myth. This different format of Circle of Rivalry I think is actually really cool. So instead of just having the one flat like EX difficulty, there's a way to farm it up. So it's got every odd star up to 9, and then it's got 2 EX difficulties. I feel like this is a really good system. Up to the 9-star, you'll farm the small rune shards for Shiro's Awakening, and then the EX 1 and 2, you'll be able to get the large runes. If you cannot clear EX 1, just farm your Shiro first. Get him to a 6-star, get him to a gold. You may not be able to awaken him by farming smalls because it'll take too long to craft the shards 20 at a time into a large rune. But just wait, 6-star your Shiro, be patient. He'll get strong enough to do a lot of damage. Unless you just started and you don't have good guidance on how to build your heroes, you should be able to clear EX1 of this event by the end of it with your free Shiro and the other gear that you're able to get from the collab. The key is just work on your Shiro. Make sure you come here and see these challenges. Mine's already pretty much done except for the last 2, so. The wonderful thing is you get to gold him for effectively free. All you need is the red orbs. So when you first come in here, once you get him to purple 5, They'll basically hand you his first 100 boost potions for free. Every time you fill out his orb page and boost him up, just go straight back to the special challenges, and you'll have the next 100 boost potion for him waiting after you've graded him up. Then just rinse and repeat. You'll get him to gold real quick. So please, also my foot disclaimer, do not use high boost potion on him, because if you redeem him straight from here, it won't show immediately. So then like move to another character, then move back to him to have his 100 boost potion registered. Do not use high boost on him. He's gold for free. All right, so we talked about summons, talked about events, and honestly, so this kind of feels pretty good for the collab right now. We got the other 2 specialty units coming in a couple days. We've got more of the Destruction Myth battles coming out on their schedule. We have a Rimuru style awakening here that goes up to 99. All you need to do to max it out is farm it out. It does take a lot of farming now, don't get me wrong. This guy's gonna get decked out like Rimuru. He's gonna getting him to 26 gives Flame Rebellion all for Fire Beast 20. Then he's gonna get Eclipse Field, Void Field, and Ground Killer 3. Final 2 things he gets is Attribute Domination Leaf, which is really strong. That's just free damage that if you don't have that skill, you can't get otherwise. And his final skill is Inferno Cage 3, which is pretty good. Flame Bound stops shields and barriers on opener, and you can't dodge either. He's gonna be usable in PvP. He'll be on everybody's GA. He's free and he's strong. He's a great collab hero. Do not slack on the rune farm. If you have free time, just auto Destruction Myth. Get the runes, because you won't be able to get the runes after the collab, except from a very small trickle in from his hero quests, which you don't want to rely on pushing 10 to 40 awakening levels from having to do those hero quests, trust me. Just for example, I was only able to get my Rimuru to like 65-ish during the collab because I just didn't farm enough, and I've only pushed him up like a little bit since then. I've been walled here. If you've never had to do this before, in order to get 400 of these soul runes from his hero quests, it takes like probably 1,000 runs. So you're using hero quest tickets for it. It takes a lot, and that's just one level, man. He's never gonna get maxed. This whole point being, farm for your Shiro. He's good. He will help your account. Anyway, I hope everybody hits the ground running. I've been farming my butt off. Enjoy the collab. I think it's pretty good, not too complicated. Shameless plug for my Discord here. Feel free to join it. Have a safe holiday period, and until next time, Foots out. Cheers.